What is going on, my good and nerdy people? How is it going? It is the night. We are upon it. Let's hop into the dojo. I am your Normie Sensei Master Crunch here at Normies to Nerds, where we take normies and turn them into nerds here in the dojo. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. We are on the grind of 250 subs, but enough of that. We are here for the What If party. You know what? I'm starting something new. I don't know if it's out there yet, but it's the first time I've heard of it. A drop party, all right? We're going to be out here getting hype for the What If episode. More importantly, I'm going to be helping you all stay awake, and even more important than that, you all are going to be helping me stay awake over here. So we're going to be talking about our predictions. We're going to be going over some old trailers, talking about what we've seen so far. And then, yeah, I'm going to open up the phone lines. If you are not a part of our Discord, hit the Discord link down low. I'm going to be opening up the phone lines for people to come in during the last hour of during the last hour of this stream. Give me your calls, give me your questions. We can just nerd it out. Doesn't even got to be about what if. So, like I said, a fun stream tonight. We're going to be going up until 2:45. So, without further ado, let me say what's up to my good people in here, change the vibe, and get into some nerdy stuff. All right, so let me open up you know what? Gotta open up my chat, and then we'll be good. There we go. Oh, that's not where we're at. There we go. What is going on, my good folks? We got my man's Geeky Gambit in the building. What's poppin', Geeky Gambit? Jared, how's it going? Mr. Neo, what's poppin', bruh? Tim, my man, how's it going, dude? Felicity, homegirl, how you doing? It's good to see you up this late tonight. Jared already said what's up to you, but I'll say it again, man. Suzo Sozin, what is going on, bro? Lord Vito, thanks for dropping in here, man. Thanks for dropping in here. So like I said, we're going to be having a good time tonight. Just want to get this out the way. All the way hype for What If. Like if you follow us on Twitter like you should be, and I'm gonna start tweeting out a lot more, especially during this series. But if you're following us on Twitter, you know that I have very high expectations for What If. I have very high expectations for What If. The connective tissue is what I'm more interested in, because I feel like we're gonna be learning about a lot of things that are gonna pay off in years to come here when it comes to the multiverse. We're going to be learning a lot about these characters, having their backstory told. Like, it is going to be a epic, fun time with What If. So, if you want to rate my hypeness, I'll be real. Before Loki, my hypeness was at like a 9.5. This What If has been the dark horse to be a favorite in the MCU since it was like announced, and like I kind of found out what it was about. It was my dark horse to be like, yo, I bet this will blow people out of the water because it's different and it's something that we've never seen. And boy, like it started heating up. Like we got that first look, and we're gonna take a look at the stuff in a second. We got that first look, and it was wild. I was like, dang, come on now, I'm gonna be here for it. And then Loki came out, and what happened in Loki was absolutely epic. So we got that look at that, and then the hype continued to grow on from there. So now to come up to this moment, we've gotten some recent trailers. We can be very hyped. We can be excited for what we're going to be seeing in What If. I think it's becoming even more clear that these characters in What If are going to show up in live action. Even so much into Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness with Captain Carter. I think she's showing up in live action. So look, we are going to be getting into the speculation. Again, I'm just hella hyped for this. We're going to be doing this every single night here in the dojo. I mean, every single episode here in the dojo. And depending on how you guys like it here, I know a lot of you folks are nerd vendors and like to get over there to the watch party over there. But depending on how many new folks we pull in here and how many people ask for it, we may start a watch party after this week. But for sure, we're going to be doing this every Tuesday night because I want to stay up late every Tuesday night. Then also as well, we are going to be doing a quick stream after the episode. I want to go ahead and get that up. So we're just going to be doing like a 10-minute stream after the episode just to get some things off of our chest here. All right. So yeah, what's poppin', Jedi Mike? Thanks for coming in here, man. Thanks for coming in here, bro. All right, so yo, let's go ahead and get out here to the training grounds. Take a look. Ashton, you're not late, bro. You're not late at all, man. You got in here just in time, bro. Let's get out here to the training grounds. You know what your boy didn't do? You know what your boy didn't do? We're getting out here to the training grounds to actually look at some of these old trailers that we got here. Yeah, and your boy did not set up. I was so hyped to get in here. Your boy did not set up the Screams Catcher, so give me 1 second before we set that up. But look, we're going to be going through these trailers and going through them myself when I was organizing it. I was like, yeah, man, we we in for it, bruh. Like, this is it. This is it. So again, let me fix this up a little bit. Shit. If you want to see me struggle, this is what I go through every time before I start a stream. Like, every time before I start a stream, this is what I go through. Your boy be like, damn, just wait till I get that PC, man. I found out tomorrow, y'all, about that grant money. Let me get that PC. But here we go. All right. And again, when we get that PC, this shit is not about to be as choppy as it is about to be right now. I'm gonna be real. This shit is about to get real choppy, bro. It's about to get real choppy. But we about to roll with it. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. So this is the first look that we got back in December. We got this back in December of What If. It's the first look. It's about 2 minutes. We'll take a look at it. Like, come on, bruh. So we're gonna see Tony Stark. Like, there's some things that we got a lot of stuff to see. We're supposed to be 9 episodes. We got a lot of stuff to see before this comes to a close. Yo, this episode is gonna be fun. This is episode 2 here. I cannot wait for that episode, bruh. Yo, what if the T'Challa store has something to tie in directly with the Killmonger story? That's nowhere, bruh. I think, bruh, a lot to see, man. What if? Yo, my man Jeffrey Wright, bruh. Rello 2 times was popping, bro. What's going on? Hey, so with that trailer right there, just a couple of things. Stop that. Stop that. With that trailer right there, just a couple of things. Let me know. Is the choppiness? Should we keep doing it? Because it looks like the choppiness is pretty bad on my end. Do we want to keep watching through these videos? Because I don't want to be turning people off with the choppiness. So if you're good with the choppiness of the trailer, put a fist in the chat. If not, let me know. But yeah, like, we have a lot of stuff to get in there. If you recall, like, that was the first trailer, and we just got a little bit of it, right? So it's 9 episodes, and I don't know if you guys recall. My thought was, like, if they were to do these episodes, you could get like 5 mini stories in one episode. Like you get like 5 mini stories in one episode, and that was my idea, thinking that yeah they could do that. Let these stories build over episode. Let these arcs build, and then bring them together at the at maybe like episode 3 or 4. You bring all of these together, and it becomes a great like connector. The episodes get longer, and yeah, that's just a dope way to bring it in. Sorry, I need to fix my alarm clock. My phone is going off for some reason. I got notifications on right now. But yeah, that's part one of What If. Like, so we got 9 episodes. We know the first episode is going to be the Captain Carter episode. We know the second one is going to be the T'Challa Star Lord episode with Chadwick Boseman. Um, Damn man, that's going to be that's going to be a heavy one to watch tomorrow. And then we know that the third episode is Loki on Earth, which is dope to me. I can't wait to see that Loki episode. We'll see here in one of the trailers. This next trailer I'm gonna show is gonna have the shots of what we can actually see there. So let me go ahead and go to this. I'll probably just show this trailer and just be a wrap. I don't think I need to show the other ones here. So yeah, I'll go to this one here. Like I've said, sorry for the choppiness. It sucks that Tony Stark isn't doing this though. Like, dude, put your ego aside, man. Come on, bruh. That kicks it off, man. That's a different Doctor Strange for sure. I think that Doctor Strange is going to show up in Multiverse of Madness. Mm-hmm. That's episode 2 right there. Ah, man. I wonder if that's Banner. That's the Loki invading Earth right there. I wonder who's talking right there, too. Thor, you don't get shit. Yo, that's gonna be dope. They released a whole clip of that. Bruh. We got the quantum realm popping up in there. Ego. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like, yo, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so hyped. Get that Yandu back. And some people are like, yo, why is Yandu being back so important? Because my man's Yandu is dead in the MCU. So getting to see Yandu again is so dope. Like, bruh, come on now. You can't tell me that doesn't get you excited for the series. Look, again, sorry for the little delay. Sorry for the little delay. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. didn't want to deal with Disney anymore. That could be facts. I'm just saying it sucks that Robert isn't. Robert, you're gonna have to anyway, bro. You see how the movie theaters are going. Marvel's gonna be the only way for you to really an actor to really get that type of buku bread, bro. At least for a little while. So you're gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to come back, man. Not gonna have any option. All right, so yo, let me turn on this music, and we will. I'm just gonna theorize from here. I'm not gonna watch the other trailers. So there's a couple of things like even rewatching this when my theories are coming back around. Again, here I'm wondering if this is a universe with Killmonger where he is he's a free like he's pretty much that he knows about Wakanda maybe or like this is the world where T'Challa was taken away and eventually we see Killmonger take over as the Black Panther in that universe in that multiverse there could be a possibility in where we're going. But one thing that I did want to touch on here is this scene. And again, excuse my slow ass computer. But this scene right here, I'm curious. So like these numbers are all somewhat stacked on, like you got some numbers somewhat stacked on each other. There are equations in there. So maybe it's like different like spells that are going on at this time that Doctor Strange just seems to be walking into. I don't know if it could be an alert. He's in his street clothes. I don't know if it could be something that he's figuring out, like an equation to the multiverse. But it's something that he could be looking into, maybe in desperation to find. I'm hearing that his love interest, and I still suck for not trying to go find her name, but I'm hearing that his love interest is going to be looking to it's going to be in this show here, and it's going to be one of the folks who bites the bullet in this show. Spoilers. Um, I'm hearing that, so I'm wondering if this is a moment where Doctor Strange is getting in there and is finding out about the multiverse and accidentally tripping it off, going into the multiverse. That could be a very dope thing to see there. This is one thing that I'm really hyped to see. Like I'm wondering, one, what they're fighting against. Two, like what they could be coming into as far as like this whole Avengers pose, what that means for them as a franchise and as a group. We got T'Challa, we got T'Challa Star Lord, we got Gamora with the Thanos gear, we got Party Thor over there. Also, you got a Black Panther Killmonger in his gold suit. So you gotta wonder what, like, they're teaming up against something. Who are they teaming up against? Are they? My theory is that Shuma is going to be in this. I think Shuma is going to be one of the big bad villains in this as well, to be precursor into um, Multiverse of Madness, and could be something that like gets away. You know what I mean? So we'll get to that in a second there. But yeah, I am just excited for this jank to pop up. Just give me this damn show. I've been waiting too long. Yeah, bro. We've been waiting a minute for this show, bro. So just a couple more things, and then I'll get back out, and we'll just nerd out, man. This part right here, Loki on Earth. It's got the Crypt of Winters, the Casket of 1,000 Winters. I think he could be coming for the Tesseract in this clip. That they come to Earth to invade the Tesseract. This is seeming like this clip right here is about they're in Avengers 1. And it's funny, me and my wife just rewatched Avengers 1 today, and this looks like it's about at Avengers 1, and where yeah, he looks like he's coming for the Tesseract with the army, but on his own accord. So I'm curious, like, what type of Loki this is that came out. Looks like he's probably going to lose, though, knowing Loki. But I believe even in another shot, we get to see the Destroyer. Let's see here. Is there a way? I don't think there's a way I can go by a second. But I think even in another shot, we can see the Destroyer. But yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Let's see. Let me keep going. This scene right here. Um, Doctor Strange asks Peggy Carter, "Who are you?" That is very key. I'm trying to get to it here. But Peggy Carter, you see Peggy in this shot, she's coming down with that green goo on top of her, right? And then in this shot, okay. In this shot, she came down with that green goo. In this shot, Doctor Strange is lost. He is maybe a dark Strange. He's maybe going down a dark path. And he seems to be consumed by something, right? He seems to be inside of something. What's going on, Star Wars MCU OG? How's it going, bro? He seems to be inside of something here. And he asks, "Who are you?" Meaning they're from a different multiverse. They're in the area where they can commune in the multiverse. And this is why I think that they're stuck in the belly of Shuma. Because my thought is that they both got consumed by Shuma. That maybe Doctor Strange got lured in there by trying to find something that, like trying to get his wife through the multiverse. And we have Captain Carter, who could possibly lost the fight that she had going on, and she gets sucked in there, and they're maybe both communing in this type of dimension that might be in the inside of Shuma. Because again, I'm curious about this background. Doctor Strange looks battered. The one thing is that Peggy Carter doesn't have that goo on her. But just a little thing to point out. Just a little thing to point out. Yeah, it's seeing a little bit of everything in this, man. Seeing a little bit of everything in this. So look, let me go ahead and get back out here. We get out here to the final round grounds early tonight. So I guess we'll be spending, and let me, baby, what you doing, man? We'll be spending the next good bit in here in the final round grounds. I'm probably gonna open up the phone lines in a little bit here. But yeah, let me go through the comments and see. I'm gonna probably open up the phone lines around 1:30. Open them up there, and then yeah, we'll be talking about anything. If you guys want to switch up the topic, talk about anything happening in the nerdy realm, let me know. Yeah, Ashton late for the stream already. Already, Susan, you already know. Rello 2 times, my man. I already said what's up to you. But yeah, Felicity, you staying up for the watch party, homegirl? Look, grown people got jobs. I got a court case to be at 9 o'clock tomorrow, and your boy just gonna have to thug it out. But yo, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new here to the channel. Drop a like and subscribe. We're gonna be doing dope what if stuff throughout the entire season. This is only getting started and getting better. I guarantee you, people are not on the what if hype train tonight. By episode 4, I feel like maybe after honestly next week with the T'Challa episode, I think when people get a whiff that's coming out, they're gonna want to watch. And two, some people like with these shorter shows, some people like to wait for the first episode to be out for a little while, and then they'll watch the second episode. But yeah, I think this is going to blow up, man. Suzo says, I wanted it to be each episode covering one of the movies and have it as if an anthology show, but the way they're doing it now sounds like a super dope way as well. Still true to the what if concept. I feel like Rob Downey didn't want to deal with Disney anymore. No more Disney. No more Disney anymore, said Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, now here's the thing. The episodes, I think, again, we're gonna get to the point where they cross over, but I thought like I said, I thought we were gonna get like split episodes, like titles in the middle of like maybe a 6-minute to 3-minute to 6 to 8-minute episode, right? Inside of a 30-minute episode. So like mini episodes inside of one. But no, it looks like we're gonna be getting like a 30 minutes of Captain Carter. Which, you know what? I'm interested to see where this sets her up at. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of action in this, but I'm not looking forward to this one being one of my favorite episodes unless we see Shuma in this episode, or unless we get to like a point in our arc to where we come back to her in like episode 4 or 5. Then it's like shit. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see there. So with that out the way, to get down, what was I saying? I was in the fucking comments. With that out of the way though, Robert Downey Jr. didn't want to deal with Disney anymore. Yeah, I feel that. But at the same time, it's like a send-off, man. Like, isn't Chris Evans? I believe Chris Evans is doing this. It's like a send-off for you, bro. Like, just do it. Like, kick it off for us. Do it right. But like, the dude sounds pretty much like him, though. Like, and, you can't thank Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. enough for what he did as Iron Man. But I can't help but think that this dude is going to come back, and he might not even want to 100% come back, per se. He might come back for a cameo or whatever. But, yeah, I feel like these actors are going to be looking for some bread, and that could work to our advantage. I felt that way before the pandemic happened. I felt that way about Robert Downey Jr. before the pandemic happened. Because I hadn't watched the only other Robert Downey Jr. movie I've ever watched was Due Date. I haven't watched the Sherlock Holmes movie all the way through. Like, none of his other stuff has been interesting to me. So I just wonder how much you really get outside of this Disney stuff. Felicity says, I think it was a Disney decision, not RDJ. They didn't want to pay him anymore, I think. Yeah, he probably was going to ask for an astronomical number. I think they wanted to get him in, but maybe his asking price was just too high. But from what I'm hearing, like, He wouldn't even have to do much. Like he probably could have just the way I heard about like how this show was like recorded, like people recorded this in their own home, got studios fitted in their own house, and Robert Downey Jr. could have done this and made that easy bread during the pandemic. And yeah, man, I think he's missing out, bro. I thought that too, but after Disney cut ties with ScarJo, I decay so much. Yeah, I feel like Jared says I feel like uh, they was done paying him after that big payday he got for 5 minutes in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Yeah, he did flex on them a little bit with that, right? He did flex on them a little bit with that. Ashley said, "I had no idea Steve was in it. I haven't been watching anything. Yeah, man, that's definitely Steve in there, bro. And it sounds like Chris Evans too. Damn it! Don't you hate it when your comments just jump down on you? That Doctor Strange look like he don't know what's going on," says Suzo. Yeah, he does look a little bit confused, and that's why I think he's maybe doing something by accident, or at the same time he could be like he could not be confused, and he could be looking for his looking for a way to get hear from his love interest. I keep forgetting her name. It's like Michelle or something. Find a way to get to her, but things like go left, and he's like maybe trying to make sense of something that can't and get sucked into it. Or this could be honestly where he gets sucked into Shuma. Never know. Never know. Tim says, just give me this damn show. I've been up for too long. Yeah, you got 2 more hours, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. Like it's starting to set in, like on this part of my head. I don't know how your boy is gonna do it. I got these lights on in front of me. I got you guys in front of me. But I was hyped for like I was awake for the Loki one. For this one, oh man, oh me, oh my. Star Wars MCU OG, what's poppin', bro? Susan Soldier says facts. I felt like it was 10 minutes went by that. Tim, what did Tim say? I feel like it's only been 10 minutes went by since the whole Vader stream. Yeah, it's moving slow, bruh. Ashton says he hopes the whole show was dropping at once. Me too, but at the same time, I'm not a binger. I would like it if they dropped 2 episodes a week. But then again, like let's have this experience for the next 9 weeks. I think that's one thing I missed about good shows that came on streaming platforms is the experience of waiting from week to week. Like I would love to watch Empower and waiting week to week for one to drop. And I'm glad that we're getting that back with some nerdy content shit. Do you think we'll see Celestials or anything like that in What If? Says Souza. Good question. I do think we'll see Nowhere, but I'm not. I don't. I wouldn't bank my money that we see Celestials in this. The Watcher is going to be huge in size and huge in scope, but I don't think we'll see the Celestials, man. Doctor Strange looks sick. He does look sick in there. What if that's Evil Strange inside of Shuma Gorath and he's controlling Shuma from the inside? That could be possible as well. Um, but I don't think he would be controlled. If anything, I think Shuma is the one like effing with him, turning him dark. I think Shuma is waving something in front of him that he's taken away. So yeah, I don't think that he's even going evil by will. I think he's being duped into being evil. And in the same way, I think that Captain Carter could get sucked in, and it could be a bad look. It could be a bad look for them, bad time. But again, I think that's how we get them in No Way Home in Multiverse of Madness. Is that even at the end, if Doctor Strange defeats Shuma, and we have those two come out in our universe. That was a good question, though, Susan. Stormy, what's poppin', bro? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well over there in your time zone. I'm pretty sure it's like morning time over there, right? So you're doing pretty good on time right now. Look, we're risking it all to stay up tonight. Risking it all. Susan says so. He actually ends up being the. That's a dope theory though. It is a dope theory. Theory. He'd actually end up being the villain of Multiverse of Madness. I would like to see Doctor Strange fight another Doctor Strange. That would be a dope theory, man. So Caecilius basically becomes like Doctor Strange, upset because he loses his wife. I didn't even think about it that way, Felicity. I didn't even think about it that way, but that could be a way that we go. Could be a way that we go. That's a good point. Yo, for sure gonna hop on with that Chadwick episode. Yeah, man. They're gonna hop on the bandwagon soon after that. I assumed each episode would be completely separate, but then crossing them over would be dope. I think they would too, but I think for the most part, until we get maybe into like episode 4, these characters won't interact. But we've seen that these characters are gonna cross over and interact between multiverses. So yeah, it looks. My dream was that we could get like, the first 2 episodes, we can get like 6-minute shorts on each character, and then by like the 4th episode, these 2 characters are starting to meet, and their story is like 12 minutes, and then like these other characters are starting to meet, and their story is like 12 minutes, and then Doctor Strange figuring out what's going on with Shuma is like 6 minutes. You know what I mean? Like something like that to make up 30 minutes, but yeah, I'm still hyped with the different type of changes they might do in each episode. Yeah. PZN PI3 Vision Pie. It says, "Is it out yet?" It's not out yet, bro. But you can hang around for the ride, man. If you guys see somebody hop in here and I missed their comment, they ask if it's out. Encourage them to stay for a little while, hang out with us. Let's make new friends. Let's make new friends. Wish they're dropping more than one a week though. Says Ashton. Me too, bro. Me too. That's like 2 a week could be good. We're gonna do this together. Yeah, we had to do this together. I feel like we're not all ready for how good this show is gonna be. Yeah, man. I'm ready. Hope y'all are ready. I hope What If is as trippy as the last 3 episodes of Loki. Yo, can I be real? You guys remember we did a watch party for the drop party for the season finale of Loki. And like having that shit come in, having that like getting sucked into the timeline and being like zoomed into it at the beginning of Loki. 1, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and 2, the boy just hit the God's green goods on the earth. And bruh, when I tell you, it felt like I was getting like paranoid, being sucked into the timeline like that. It was wild. Like they took us on a trip. They took us out of a universe into another universe, and it felt like it. It felt like it. Same. I like the weekly release, but it depends on the show. Bad Batch would have benefited if it dropped at once. Yeah, I think it would have benefited too. Or like I said, maybe 2 a week. 2 a week can fly. Yeah, at the same time, the weekly release gives you more time to grow with the characters. Yeah, and it gives people more time to talk about it. It gives people more time to it gives me more time to enjoy it because I go and watch an episode more than once. And it gives us time to theorize it and builds up the fan hype and speculation, right? You don't have that speculation on shows that drop at once because simply people just get hype, watch it all at once, and know what's happening instead of having to speculate. So that's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. Yeah. How long before it comes out, DK? It comes out at 3 o'clock. Make sure you can hang out here with us. We're going to be helping people stay up if they want to stay up and watch it. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new here. But it's coming out in about a little under 2 minutes, a little under 2 hours. So, yeah. You hang out with us, though. You was on acid last episode? LMO, I was lucky. I was on Lucy watching Monica get her powers back. Way back then. No, I don't do acid. I know you're probably joking, though. But nah. That's too far from me, bro. That's too far from me. We're not gonna discuss drugs here in the dojo on the stream. We can discuss it in the Discord, Suzo. We can discuss those in the Discord and leave our experiences there. let's get into it over there, man. But yeah, go ahead and drop your if you want to hop on the stream, if you want to share some thoughts, some anticipation, go ahead and hop in the Discord. Just shoot me a message. We'll probably do that. Like I said, we'll probably do that at like 1:30. You can come on here, talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you want to do. But just come out here and chat. So I'm opening up the Discord now. But before that, I want to knock this topic out, and then we'll get into the Discord stuff. First off, show notes though. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we will be having the one and only Josh from the Den of Nerds coming in to the dojo tomorrow to talk about the What If episode, to talk about what we could be expecting for the entire series. And again, like I said, if you guys want to, share it out with folks, bring some of your favorite Nerd Avengers in. Like I said, it's a good time to have a small crowd here. If you want to ask Josh some questions that you might not be able to get in, that's a good time to do that. So yeah, make sure you come back for that. Let me see. I'm going back to my Discord. Let's see if somebody already put in the name. And then on Thursday at 9 o'clock, we will be having my man's Star Wars Santa from the Star Wars Santa channel. He will be in here Thursday morning. We will be talking about Star Wars. We will be doing like a Bad Batch preview. So make sure you come back for that on Thursday morning, or catch the replay Thursday morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard. You can catch the replay on that as well. And then no stream. I got to go out of time on Friday and Saturday, but we're going to make it up on Monday. We're going to be having my man Al Schuler, the leader of the main gang himself. He is going to be coming into the dojo on Monday, reviewing the Bad Batch season, talking about his Star Wars hype moving forward and what we can be expecting to see from Star Wars. So yeah, that's going to be a good time and fun time there. So a lot of good fun stuff. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, man, we're going to be having my mans in here, dropping them ho, ho, ho's in here. We're going to be having Star Wars Santa in here at 9:30. It's going to be a fun, dope time. Hopefully this court case that I have to cover tomorrow gets wrapped up tomorrow, and I don't have to be at court. That's the only thing I get in the way of the Star Wars Santa stream is if I have to go to court Thursday for this for my job. Not I don't have court. Somebody shot a cop. That's why I got to go to court. Cover it for my job. But yeah, we're gonna be having all those folks in there. All those folks. So yeah, let's get into again. I just want to talk about where I think Geeky Gambit, what is popping, bro. I want to get into where I think we're gonna be going as far as storyline of the season, how these people could come into live action, and what we could be getting coming out of this. Now, you already heard what I've had to say about how I think things can tie up with Schumer Garath coming in here, maybe being a main villain, being one of the first entities to be taking advantage of the multiverse expanding, like coming through, like that's the first threat that we see. Because we are going to be seeing, even though these things are going on at different time periods, this change happened throughout time. So we're going to be seeing different variances of how things happen throughout time in different branches. So those don't affect each other. We're going to be watching different branches that branch out. So the main MCU still happened. That's one thing we can't forget. That the main MCU that we watch, the thing that we've been watching the whole time, that timeline still happened, right? It's still going on. But the thing is, these branches happen at different times on our timeline. So Schumer Garath can be able to pop up on these different branches at different times in the timeline and F some shit up. And like I said, the two people that I think are going to be sucked into Schumer Garath, the two people who I think we're going to see come out through Schumer Garath, will be Doctor Strange and Peggy Carter, coming out at the end of Multiverse of Madness, where I think that Schumer is also going to be trying to do this thing with Wanda to get her powers, and he's going to be trying to do the same thing that he did with Doctor Strange and using her kids to lure her in. And anyway, that'll lead to Doctor Strange defeating Schumer, and then boop, we get our characters in live action. That is a huge part of this series, right? A huge part of this series. A huge question is, are we going to see these characters in live action? Are they going to cross over from animated to real life? And again, I think eventually all of these characters, which unfortunately, except for Chadwick Boseman, except for T'Challa, unfortunately, all of these characters I think are going to cross over into live action MCU, and I think that we're going to be able to see them have an impact, whether it's in Secret Wars or some other multiverse type of thing. And also, I think this could be a good way to get introduced to a new T'Challa in the future as well. But I'm going to leave that topic for another day. God damn, I should have brought some water in here. I didn't bring any water down. I'm going to go up and get some before I open up the phone lines. But yeah, my mouth is dry as fuck. But yeah, here's the thing though. Like, I think that this series, we already know that we're getting to season 2. And I think a key person to watch this series is MY2 the Watcher. I think that this is his show. That this is a show where he is going to be evolving as a character. Like, yeah, we be getting this information about these multiversal characters and getting their history. But I think MY2's like whole story, his whole meaning, his whole morals is going to change throughout the show. As someone who said, but I do not, no matter what, interfere. And that's what he has said. I do not interfere. I watch, but I do not interfere. I see that being something that can fall apart not only in this season, but in the next season. That whole mantra of like, I do not interfere, is something that can fall apart. So we have to again monitor what he's doing, and I think that Jeffrey Wright is a huge cast for this role, and we definitely have to see him in live action, bro. Like, we got to see Jeffrey Wright pop up in live action as MY2 the Watcher, and yeah, to where I'm leading up, I think this leads up to Secret Wars. I think this leads up to getting some of the Beyonders to come into the series, like, and coming into the MCU. And a great way for me, I think, to introduce them is that in season 2, or maybe at the end of season 1, we end with MY2 the Watcher reporting what he has to the builders, reporting what's happening to the builders. Now, I could be going too far out, and he could be reporting it to Kang. But if we're heading towards Secret Wars, I wanted him to be reporting this stuff to the Avengers, because I think what goes on with Kang, it's going to be what leads to Secret Wars happening. And that is I just started reading Secret Wars again, but I was reminded how these two worlds started to collide in the Incursions. And we're going to go down the whole rabbit hole of seeing the Builders. The Beyonders, or the Builders, I forgot what they're called. Because I skimmed through the first one. I'm actually going to be reading in depth this time. So I think we're going to see him, how he comes into live action is going back. Jeffrey Wright coming into live action, he's going to be going back to the Beyonders, to the Builders, and I think they're going to use him after season 2 to be someone to warn our live action characters about what's happening, to let them know that shit's falling apart. He could go to a Fantastic Four that's not even in our universe and let them know about the incursions that are about to go down. And by then, like, I'm thinking like this could be maybe 5 or 6 years from now. And by then we could have a Doom. By then we could have our Fantastic Four. And like we could really get sweaty into this whole into this whole Dark Avengers stuff. Into this whole Secret Wars stuff. Now, another thread that I would like to see in like a season 2 is this multiversal shit coming together, right? Like having all this multiversal stuff come together, and maybe seeing an Illuminati. Now, Illuminati could be I could even see Illuminati being a series, but I don't think there's enough for the Illuminati to be doing action-wise or show-wise for it to be a series itself. So maybe I would like for it to be like something that comes out of What If, or something that comes out of another animated show, to where all of these, like, you got your 4 that are in there. And maybe this is how we get, like, again, introduced to a different T'Challa. This T'Challa's from a different universe, looks different, has nothing to do with the Wakanda that we know. And he comes in there, and we get to know him through the Illuminati. His scenes there in there with a Benedict Cumberbatch. His scenes in there with the Professor X, with Reed Richards, whoever you have in the Illuminati. See, yeah, Mike Porter says, Mike Porter, what's going on, bro? He says, look at you streaming in the freaking middle of the night. I'm here. It's not called an alarm clock. It's not called an alarm clock. It's an old man bladder. Hey, I'm sorry, man, but look, we got to keep people up for the What If series. I'm pretty sure, Mike, that you will be going right back to bed after your bladder relaxes. Get your rest, bro. Get your rest, Mike. You don't got to stay up. Look, I know, man. You don't got to stay up until 3:30. Because really, you're not staying up to 3. You're staying up until like 3:30 watching the episode. Honestly, the way I'm feeling right now, I was thinking about streaming after this. But the way I'm feeling right now, your boy doesn't think he is going to be able to make it to stream after this. I'm going to have to just watch the episode and crash. Bruh, my eyes are feeling heavy as fuck. Mike, stay safe with that piss, man. Facts. Stay safe, Mike. Stay safe with that peeing, man. God, people just jumped in and it's like, talking about pissing, what the hell's going on? And if you're just dropping in, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing dope shit like this for What If for a while here. But yeah, like I said, just seeing T'Challa be introduced that way to me through an Illuminati is a great idea. And having him come in through Secret Wars with things breaking down to me would be dope as well. Because, you know, we need T'Challa back. We need that reset. And I think that's another key part that we can play with What If. It's introducing new versions of characters, introducing new characters, and being able to enjoy them in that way. So yeah, man. Me hop in the commentos. I'm hopping in the comments, and bruh, I'm gonna need like 2 minutes to go get some ice and water, get something to drink. And while I'm doing that, for real, anybody who wants to come up, look, Geeky Gambit, I know you be doing your streams. I'd love to have you on. Ashton, my mans, I'd love to have you on. Mike Porter, while you up, I'm pretty sure you're not said to come on, but come on if you want. Tim, yo, all the Dark Chaos, anybody, Felicity, anybody wants to come on here and chat with me, you guys can do that. Just hit up, like, just raise your hand in the Discord chat. And if you want to do it, I need you to do it now so we can go ahead and get stuff set up for that. And that's facts. But let me get through some of these comments here. Oh, I gotta scroll back up. I should jump down. I want Kang. Yo, I would love to see Kang in this series too, bro. I think if we got to see Kang in this series, it would be dope. Being able to see Kang and What If would be dope, but I don't think we're gonna get to see him and What If. I think Kang is gonna be saved. The next time we see him will be in Loki season 2, and then after that, I think we'll get 34 Kangs in Ant-Man Quantumania, and I'm steadfast on that number 34. Susan Sojan says, I think our new Black Panther is going to be Killmonger or Shuri. Those are two safe bets. Now, I think temporarily, I've said this before, but I'll talk about it a little bit. I think temporarily that Shuri is going to be the new Black Panther, and the sole Black Panther. I think once they give Shuri the Black Panther role, it's something that they're not going to take from her. Or, I would love it if they go into that Ta-Nehisi Coates run where she gets those type of powers. Like, I can't even explain the type of power she has there, but she kind of like turns into birds. She kind of become hard as stone. But it's after she like died. It was from the name. I think it was from the Namor or the Doctor Doom things that happened prior, and like she is pretty much in subconscious state, in a limbo state, and she comes back. I would love to see them give her the Black Panther role, like spend the whole entire Wakanda Forever movie with her not being Black Panther, right? So spend the entire Wakanda Forever movie as like a war for the throne, and then she officially becomes a Black Panther in like the last 30 minutes, and then boom, like she can spend that part of the movie as Black Panther, takes that role, takes up the mantle, get to see some cool shit with the suit that she could have developed for herself. I can't imagine that Shuri doesn't have a Black Panther suit for herself stashed away somewhere. That's on brand for Shuri. So that's the case there, leading into her being Black Panther for a little while. I don't think Michael B. Jordan's going to come back to be a Black Panther. I think he's going to be over there with DC being Superman. So that's just my take there. But I think he could come back in this movie in a way. If we get Madam Slay, I think he could come back in a movie. Madam Slay could resurrect. She could agree. She could have a relationship with Killmonger, and she could resurrect Killmonger, and using magic that she can know about or whatever. Like they can change her up to fit her needs here. And yeah, I think she could be framing Atlantis to say we have a need for a true ruler and bringing back Killmonger so he can rule. That's where my head is at. But no, Shuri fights through and defeats Killmonger. Shuri fights through and like wins the throne and becomes Black Panther, and then she spends like the next Avengers movie as Black Panther. Maybe a couple of cameos, like small cameos in other movies as Black Panther. But then by the time we get Black Panther 3, I would like to be after Battle World or something, or I would like for it to be after like a major, maybe not Battle World, but maybe be after Secret Wars. And because I think Secret Wars is only like 5 or 6 years out. Be after Secret Wars. And after Secret Wars, we can have like things combined to where we have that T'Challa that I was talking about in the Illuminati come into this world, come into our Wakanda that we know by way of incursions, by way of getting out of the incursions. And from there, you got Shuri maybe as a Black Panther, but I don't like Shuri as a Black Panther of Wakanda, and I think there's precedence for this in the comics that you still have Shuri as a Black Panther leader of Wakanda, but you also have T'Challa, who is a bit more physical. Gets in and fights for Wakanda as a protector, but this is a T'Challa that's not from this Wakanda. He lives with he's been there for the Illuminati, and he steps into this role and still works for the Illuminati and doesn't really rule over Wakanda, but you have two Black Panthers. I would like for that to go down the route. The man who I want to play that role is Damson Idris from Snowfall. My man's Franklin from Snowfall. I would love for him to be the new T'Challa. We just got to get a new T'Challa. We need a T'Challa. I don't want to go through like that Killmonger thing, like Killmonger's whole vibe. And the first Black Panther is just a lot to take that vibe and to make him a righteous king. Like it's just a lot for me. Say Discord now, says asking. Yeah, man, if y'all want to hop on here and chat with me, just holler at me in Discord. Geeky Gambit says, hey, what's up, Mitt? Tim, it's Mitt. I'm going to, I'm getting it in some. Just got to keep getting better and better. Yeah, bro, I saw one of your videos today, bro. Now, I saw it on Twitter, and I wasn't, like, on my phone. I need to go and subscribe to your channel, Geeky Gambit. I didn't know, you never even talk about your channel, bro. But, yeah, man. That's some good shit, man. I watched your Titan Season 3 video today. That was a good shit, bro. I just gotta remember to go sub after this. As if YouTube doesn't delete your Discord anymore. That's facts. It doesn't. Ashton says, yes, I want him everywhere. I want him everywhere. That's what Ashton said. I got you, Ashton. Let's see. Dark Chaos says, what do you mean? Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. I just lost my comments. Shit. I hate this streaming off a fucking MacBook. I hate streaming off a fucking MacBook. But nah, what was that shit? It was a funny comment that I was just about to read. Because Mike Porter had to get up and take a piss in the middle of the night. That's how he ended up in the stream. Mike Neo says, y'all both streaming from the sounds of it. Facts. But that stream is steadily flowing, my man. I'm up now, baby, says Mike Porter. Hey, Mike, good to have you in here, man. Felicia says, Mike, King Porter, Power Breaker, get that Flow Max from your doctor. Facts, man. Facts. King says, Mike says, I had to do that with all the other pharmacy medicine. Yeah, you don't want to take too much medicine, bro. I would come on in, but I'm afraid I'll wake my wife up. Yeah, bro, don't wake up the missus, man. Y'all both old and named Mike and wear cowboy hats. You talk about Jedi Mike and Mike Porter. Is Jedi Mike that old? Oh, you work for Obama? That's what's up, Mike. Jedi Mike. That's what's up. You're pretty awake because you're hyped. Okay, man. Hang out with us tonight, Mike. Hang out with us tonight. Mike's. Hi. You high. Hi. Hi. You're high for what if, and you gotta let the world know it's gonna be the baddest animation show. Flexing on these hoes, how the way we go. Y'all probably wonder what I'm damn rapping to, cause you can't hear the music, you know what it's due. We getting bars in here tonight, we feeling right. Let me turn up the music to the beat sound right. We getting high for what if. Take a little break, light you a whole split. Hey, we're getting hype. I gotta do some shit like that to stay awake. Honestly, it's just 1:30. I felt like I told y'all I was getting sleepy at 1 o'clock. At this point, pressure. Pressure is right here. And they're getting heavy. My eyelids are getting heavy to say the least. But we gonna make it. 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 I unfortunately got that graveyard shift. Be whack as fuck, bro. Otherwise, I'd be down. Oh, you at work, bro? Look, I had to work the graveyard shift twice, my man, in college, bro. And actually, I was working at 3 a.m. Ironically, working 3 a.m. in news is the best shift I've ever had. 3 a.m. to 12, and I'm out. The best shift I ever had. You don't cover a bunch of hard news except for a little bit of breaking news. If something happens, it's the best news shift I ever had. So that was the easiest grade shift. I mean, I had to work a grade shift in my factories. Like, well, my freshman year, I worked a grade shift during the summer at Lowe's from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then at as a stocker, which was wild. And then at worked at a factory the next summer. That was like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. shifts, 4 days a week. And boys getting bread. I was making a ton of money during that time. So when I went back to school, like it was crazy how much money I had. But it was one of the most like wild jobs. Like I got into it with one of the employees because he was thinking, and I had to be there. It was like I had to be there with this person for like I hate being like that, but I had to be there with this person for like 12 hours in a day, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And this person was smelly. Like he smelled like booty. And I would have to sit across a pallet from him as we was folding. Like we made like felt lining for the inside of pipes, and I had to just sit there across from him for a whole shift. And he liked to have the fan on, and the fan, I was like sitting. The fan was right here, he was right here, and I was over here. On top of that, he was weird, like just a weird individual. And I had to sit there. And for some reason, he was the only one that was able to bring in music, and he played his stereo. And I had to sit there and listen to him like, bruh, he's playing some whack music, bro. Like, I just got fed up, and I just had to kind of like, this shit kind of fizzled out. And he was starting trying to talk to me like I was too young. Like I was like I was just getting fed up. I was ready to like, I was sophomore in college. I was ready to beat. Like I was like, I'm not coming back to this job. I don't need them in the summer. Like, if I need this for, we was about to fight. That's how my last graveyard shift went. That's how my last graveyard shift went. Geeky Gambit. Long way around. Long way around to say that's how it went. But yeah, do what you gotta do. Grim, I always read your username in Hugo's voice. Who's Grim? Grim ain't in here. I was about to say Grim ain't in here. Grim where? I don't need no Grim like that. Alright, I'm sure down. Subbed, even though I thought I already was. Says Neo. Oh, you sub? Did you sub to You sub to Geeky Gambit? That's pretty sure he's already subbed here. He smelled like Badussi. No, he didn't smell like Badussi. He just smelled like straight up ass. He just smelled like straight up ass. He smelled like Badussi. It's just straight up ass and baby powder. I told my boss, and my boss was like, he said it's just, yo, this is the fun. All right, we got time today. We got time today. So basically, like, he was smelly, bro. Now it was like, I was saying stuff like I had to deal with it. I just got fed up with being around it. I was getting egged on. Like, here's the thing: we had two factory lines. I was working on this one factory line, and it was like I was on like the weirdest factory line. Like I had like older dude. One dude didn't speak English. Another dude was wilding. Like he was no shit against it. Like he was gay. He was a gay older black man, but was wild. Like I fucked with him. Like he was wild. He had stories for days. Dude's name was Kenny. He was off the effing chain. Um, and then like I had this dude who worked at the end of my shift, like at the end of my line, and I had to sit across from him as we were just folding this pelt back and forth. Meanwhile, on the other line, they made much bigger pipes, and I got to go over there and work with them from time to time because I was short in stature. I was strong, like I was going to the gym every day. Then so I was swole. Um, but yeah, they was cool over there. Like it was more my type of crew, and like older, like it was OG black dudes over there. Like that's just it. It was like OG black dudes. Like it was funny. They was fun. They be cracking jokes, and they got to me. Like they was cracking jokes. We had one dude who barely worked. He was like quality management. I still f with him to this day. But he was out there. He was out there cracking jokes about the smelly dude. So you know what? I was like, yeah, man. Like I just can't. They was talking to. He was like, I don't know how you do it. I was like, I don't know how I do it either, man. Yo, what's going on, bro? There's like, I don't know how you do it, man. Like I don't know how you just sit across from him like that. I was like, I don't either, man. Like I don't know what to do about it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just. I threw out some things like, man, this is real. Like you smell that, bro? But like, you smell that? You smell it? Man's be like, no, I don't smell nothing. I don't smell anything, man. What you talking about? Like I was throwing out shit like that. I promise you, bro. Like I was young. It was kind of a dickhead thing to do. But then I went on. And I was like, after this, I can't take it. I went and talked to I went and talked to the shift manager. I was like, bruh, stinky, bro. Like he smells. The shift manager knew exactly what I was talking about. He's like, I know what you mean. I'll go talk to him. Dude said it was his soap. He's like, he can't. The manager came back to me and said, I know what you mean, but he's saying it's his soap that makes him smell like that. Because he also smelled like ass and baby powder. My man smelled like ass and baby powder. Mind you, turning on the fan, sitting in between the fan and sitting in between the fan and myself. So the fan is blowing his stench to me the whole 12-hour shift. I'm having to deal with that shit. In the middle of talking, he goes, the manager came over and talked to me and asked me about a smelling problem. And I'm trying to sit there and think about who would tell him about the smelling problem. And I was like, and I don't know. Like, I mean, I was like, well, he's like, who would tell him about the smelling problem? I was like, man, I was just acting like I want to hear. It's like, that's wild. And then he said, was it you? And then I said, yeah, it was me. He said, why would you do that? Because you out here smelling like ass. Like, you stink, man. And you keep putting that fan in my face. Bro, like, I only had 2 weeks work left. Well, I only had 2 weeks left at work. And he was like, he was like, man, that's effed up. And look, at the end of the day, it was effed up. The more mature thing would have been for me to do would be to, the more mature thing for me to do would have been to had talk to him and be like, yo, man, you're smelly. That would have been the more mature thing for me to do. But this is 18-year-old Kendall. I got a September birthday. It was going into my sophomore year of college, so I know I was 18. This is 18-year-old Kendall. You know what I mean? I was a savage back then. I was a savage. I was a hoe. I wasn't a hoe. I wasn't a hoe. But I was a savage. Like, I was always a dude joke. I had jokes. But at the same time, I honestly didn't feel comfortable telling him he smelled like ass because I felt like that's like it would have blew up too then. So it got loud. It's like, yeah, you smell like ass. It's like, I don't smell like ass. I wash myself every day. And then he hit me with the N word. I wash myself every day. Hitter. My man's is like, I'm 5'9". My man's is like 3 inches. He's like my height, 2 inches shorter than me, maybe a little bit. And he's like, I wash all day. Hit like he's saying this stuff, and like the thing was, everybody's like he's crazy, and he was a little crazy. He was like a little bit crazy, a little bit slow, and a little bit crazy. So I was effing with the crazy dude at the same time, and yeah, we didn't fight, but some words were said, and it was funny because what's going on, super PD, man? We're gonna get back into the what if talk, but I just got caught off in talking about my graveyard shift experience. Look, we just hanging out, bro. But how you doing, bro? Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, man. So how it came down to it was we was just like, yeah, we had to squash it. We still had to work together on the same pallet. And when I say a pallet, like he's sitting on one end of the pallet and I'm sitting on the other end, like 4 feet. And we having to work together. And every once in a while, we have a third person come and we have a tall stack pallet. Or we have a tall stack of felt because we just had to like fold the felt. It's hard to explain. But we had like a new guy. I was a temp. That was my job. I was a temp before I went back to school. And they were going back and forth. Like we had this third guy to come and help us because the pallet was getting a bit high. And then he came in and he started talking. He was like, it's a lot of effed up. He was talking to the third dude about me, like I wasn't sitting right there. He's talking about me. He was like, he was getting a rundown on this dude. Like he's like, where you from? How old are you? This. He was like, it's good to have you new blood in here. It's good to have you new in here. Some people you spend a whole summer with, and they'll start and turn to find out they've been talking about you the whole time, and they ain't to be trusted. You can't trust nobody in here. Like he was saying that shit. I'm sitting there like, at the end of it, I just got tired. I was like, for real, man. Like you want to talk about it or nah? And then we get up and go at it again. And at this time, we was like kind of getting closer. But then he started getting closer to me, and I pulled that dude bag up because you smell like shit. Bro, I told you I was a dick. And yeah, then I just got moved. But the dude came up to me, was like, look, I know he smells, but he was like, I don't want to let you go. Like, I'm just going to move you to this other line. You can work there because you only got 2 more weeks left here. You might have to come back next summer. And it's funny, I'm back in my hometown now. But it was then I'm like, I'm never coming back here. I'm never coming back here to work. Next summer, I'm going to be in Norfolk at school the whole summer, working down there. I'm not coming back down here. And that's why I didn't come back. But yeah, it was just funny, man. It was funny. That was my graveyard shift. And at the end of the day, I still had fun at that job because I missed that bullshit. Um, amidst that bullshit, there's some funny people in there. There's some funny people in there. Like it was a fun time. Like especially those last 2 weeks was the best 2 weeks I had of that job. It was like working with a whole different factory, man. I feel like working in a whole different factory. Back off me. You smell like coffee. Facts. You might smell like mud butt. Smell like mud butt. Let me go through these comments. Uh Jerry like shit. What I missed? You missed it all, bro. You missed it all. Ash says, bro, I want to work DoorDash, but I need a better car. Yeah, I tried DoorDash out here, and I went to like a bigger town outside of where I live, a bigger city outside of where I live. And it just DoorDash to me. I just want feeling. I feel like you got to do it all day, like a full time job, to be able to make some real bread. And the people down here won't tipping, man. That shit was pissing me off. Like at the same time, like I only had like 3 or 4 hours to do it because like it wasn't like I was going home or waiting. Like I'm out there waiting. I only had 3 or 4 hours to really be able to get into it. And like I was waiting for orders at tip, and I was doing the weekend too, where a lot of people probably ain't ordering it like that. It was like it wasn't a good move for me. It wasn't a good move. Damn, no, he didn't try to cover up that butt muscle with baby powder. Bro, I'm done with this dude already. Yeah, bro. Smell like straight up baby powder. And I'm not even gonna get into like some of the weird stuff that he did. Um, yeah. What if? More like what up? Yeah, bro. We gotta stay up for what if, man. We're gonna get back into that what if talk after I get through these comments. And if you wanna holler at me, if you wanna hop on the stream and just talk some of that nerdy stuff, make sure you come in to the Discord, to Normies Nerds Discord, and just wave. Just put your hand up or shoot me a personal message on Discord, and I'll let you on and we can chat it up. Yeah, bro, the story is it was wild, man. Speaking of which, I need to roll up myself. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, go ahead, man. Look, I'm doing this and achieve everyone's child, man. I hope you enjoy your session. Look, I'm doing this without partaking in anything right now because I'm doing it to my wife. I'm holding out till my wife has a baby for the most part. So I just got to truck it through, bro. She doesn't mind so much if I drink a little bit. I might go upstairs and pour myself while I go get some water. I might pour myself a little bit. Just a little bit, depends. This man probably used soap, soap, but not bathe, soap, but bathes in toilet water. Yeah, I don't know what his problem was, bro. I don't think he just let the water go down his ass. I don't think, you're supposed to let the water go in between your ass when you take a shower, and I don't think he was doing that. Kendall, do you think this dude might have been trying to get fired? No. He loved the job. He lived for that job. No. He did not want to. He did not want to get fired. He worked there for like 3, 4 years, maybe even longer, if I can recall. Y'all gonna have to fill me in with this foolish gangster tale. It wasn't even gangster. It was more like just me being a dickhead. I can't even lie, I was being a dickhead. There's better ways to get fired than not bathing. Right? Right? You can just quit. You can just walk out. That's right, Ashton. I smacked the fuck out of my boss before I put that kind of work in. Right? Like, that's work you just can't get rid of. Like, you coming to work smelling like ass. You can't go anywhere until you go home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go out in public. You can't go meet nobody. That's a lot of work to be stinking like that. That's a lot of work. Super PD, what's going on, my man? Send the versatile kush your way. Sousa, what does Sousa say? Damn, she's session out here with the greens. Damn, I'm bankrupt. Oh, that sucks. I'm bankrupt myself, but it's by choice. B Grissom, what's popping up, bro? Remember the time Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and won the Bourbon Bowl, and everybody got hyped to see their friends. What's going on, B Grissom? Late as fuck, bro. You're an hour and 14 minutes late, B Grissom. I'm playing, bro. It's all good, man. What's going on, bro? Dang, Ashton, you ain't smoked in a month, bro? Yeah, it's been a minute. For real, how hard is it to wash the jersey or take a bath? Facts. Just take a bath. Correctly. See, potheads always be saying we gonna stop and save money, but then we just buy another eighth. Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. A couple weeks later, they go back to the kush, just saying, uh, just say you going on time. Facts, facts. Ah, damn, I scrolled down a little bit too much. Back off me, smell like coffee. Kane, you still here? Mike, Kane, Porter, you still here? That was a funny story. Yeah, man, look. I'm glad I'm not that dude no more. But honestly, it still could have gone down the same way. Like, I had to sit there and smell that shit. If it wasn't for the fan, it might not have been so bad. If it was not for the fan, it might not have been so bad. And that's on everything. But that fan was some shit. That fan was some shit. Literally blowing shitty air in my face. Like, I cannot do it. I was like 4 months in at that point. Um 2 weeks away from being out of there, and I was like, F this. I can't take it no more. Can you gotta get into Soma? His stuff, his weird stuff now that you mentioned it. Y'all wanna hear a weird story while we're at it? Yeah, if you wanna call in, Tim, I'll hear a weird story. Kendall, you stay near Chick-fil-A when doing DoorDash? You'll stay flush. I did stay near Chick-fil-A, but like it just wasn't like hitting. And there wasn't a lot of Chick-fil-A orders. But like again, I did it on a Saturday. And even then, just doing it that one day, it just didn't feel like my vibe. Right, it didn't feel right. And then too, I wasn't in a congested area. Right? Like it's not like it's a city. Like it's not like it's like a city where you got like apartments and you got runs to make there. It's pretty spread out. I mean, I felt like every route was like 10 minutes away. Like I had to get there. One of them took me like it was a while. To me, it just wasn't worth it. She says you a good hubby. I try to be. Like I feel like it wasn't a little fair too because she would want to be partaking with me as well, but she can't. So just since she can't, one I don't want to come to bed with my breath smelling like smoke. You know what I mean? No matter how much brush my teeth, to somebody that didn't smoke, no matter how much you do to get it off, you try to go in there, put your lips on somebody who didn't smoke after you did, no matter how much you did, they're going to taste and smell it. I don't want that. It's like rubbing it in. Get some edibles. I love me some edibles, but some real ones. I had some nerd work the other day. That was pretty good. The foolish gangster. Yeah, that's hilarious. Not the other day. I had it a few months back. I say the other day like it was last week. I see. I'm about to go get some water real quick. Wow, I'm gonna be a good dad. You right. I gotta figure it out by then. Oh wait. Gee. Oh. How tired are you, bro? You're a legend. I'm a little tired. I'm not that tired. I'm a little tired, but I'm not that tired. I can still make it. So look, we got about 45 minutes left in the stream here. Again, I'm begging anybody. We want to come on and chat with me for a little bit about what if. Chat with me about things that are coming up. I promise you, it's not that hard. You just ask a question and shut up if you want to. We can do it that way. But go into the Discord, raise your hand, send me a message in the Discord. I'll say something in the Discord so that you guys can like just personal message me if you rather personal message me. Do that. I'm gonna turn up this music and go get something to drink. I really need some water right now. I'm gonna turn up this music and be right back. Is that music loud enough? I'm gonna change the song because this music feels very low. Nah, this song called Sex Therapy. I hope this music don't put y'all to sleep, but keep each other company.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
All right, bruh. All right, we back with it. We back with it. She says, for go, keep going strong. Get some water, bro. I'll swing by in a little. Hey, that's what's up, she. Swing by, man. I never even went to get the bigger binger. Ah, shit. Adam Hussein, what's going on, bro? Yeah, the episode comes out in about an hour. We're gonna be going on until about 2:45 here, just helping people stay up. So yeah, man. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe and hang out here. We're gonna be doing badass what if content for the entire series. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. A real fun time, ain't it? I can't get that one. Hey, I'll give you a couple more bars here. Look, it's real late. When does Marvel What If come out? It come out tonight at 3. That's the place you want to be. You can hang out with us until What If drops. We can really make it pop. Riding to the top. Riding out with Normies and Nerds. Get your word in. Everybody want to do it like they got some verbiage. We doing it for real out here in the dojo. We welcome everybody from rich folks to hobos. Throw it deep. You never play yourself. You want to rate yourself. You can go ahead and see these shows and rate them like you rate yourself. If you're looking at me, then you would really just hate yourself. If you're hating on me, that's something you don't do. What's up, J Dude? Thank you for coming through. Hang out with us while we discuss what we think about the pop-up in the series. I'm talking real serious type of business. Things is going from animated to live action. About to get it happening. About to get it cracking, but I ain't gang banging. But what if it's about to be slinging the knowledge I ain't playing? Damn, I could go for days about what if Captain Carter going to be really doing some real shit. I'm thinking that we're going to see Schumer pop up, and he's going to really stir up some stuff. Damn, did y'all see Doctor Strange 2? We about to get him in Doctor Strange 2. All right, I'm done. That's a little past the time bars. If you don't know, if you're new here, we do bars. We deliver bars. We deliver bars. And they're never pre-written. I'm not a rapper. Like my man's Super Hot Fire said. I'm not a rapper. I'm just a streamer on YouTube. I'm a news reporter. At the end of the day. Lord Vito back in the building. What's going on, bro? What's going on? And so, yeah. Let's talk about this first episode. While we wait for some folks. Like I said, if you want to call in, hit that Discord link. How are you not in this, Sheev? You weren't in this because, honestly, my Discord is, like, slacking. I need to find somebody to help me out with Discord. I'm a little bit of a boomer when it comes to Discord, and I don't have just the time to really try to focus on it. So I need some help. Not even gonna lie, I need some help. Hit me up in Discord if you want to like build a Discord. If you want to be on a Discord, like if you haven't thought about having your own, you can work with me. You know what I mean? You can work with me. Vito says I want to call in a freestyle so bad. I wish you could, bro. I wish you could. But let's talk about these first 3 episodes. Not like Dylon though. Not top 5. Not that I don't rip and I rhyme and I spit. No, it's not me. I'm not Dylon. Nah. But let's get into it though. Episode 1. We know that the first 3 episodes of this series. Spoiler warning for folks who are just hopping in here. Spoiler warning for folks who are just hopping in here. Episode 1. We're going to be getting this Captain Carter episode. Now, I have seen some stuff. Look, Captain Carter, you might have seen it on Twitter. There's, like, beef around it. Like, I can't stand people, bro. I just can't stand people. Like, this is why we can't have nice shit. I've seen people on social media. The stories is that, like, you know, Captain Carter, they're promoting that. And they changed the Captain America Twitter page to being Captain Carter, to being Peggy Carter. Took Sam off, which people didn't like that they put Sam there instead of Steve Rogers. So now they're taking off Sam and putting in Peggy Carter for the What If series. You know, to me, that's brilliant marketing. But at the same time, it's like people are complaining, saying put Sam back, which is a beautiful thing. At least they're saying put Sam back, so it's not necessarily completely what you think it is. But it still could be against women at the end of the day. I'm gonna be frank. I don't see how a true fan can really like be like, damn, for real. What's going on, Jason Strope? Yep, tonight at 3:30. Tonight at 3, I mean. I can't see how people could really be like taking that for real, knowing what this is, knowing that we are getting Sam. I don't see how real fans could be getting upset with that. Kendall, stay on Black Twitter. This one on Black Twitter. This was on Nerd Twitter. My Normies to Nerds account is on Nerd Twitter. My Normies to Nerds account is on Nerd Twitter. I'm not on Black Twitter on my Normies to Nerds account. Now my like verified account on like my personal like / professional account, that's on Black Twitter, where I can see some wild and shit at any time of the day. But yeah, like anyway, this Captain Britain, cause Sam is Captain. Yeah, okay, but like at the end of the day, they gotta market it out, man. I feel you there. Like that is a point. But I don't think it warrants just making a whole new, like, Twitter page for Captain Britain for Peggy Carter. Because at the end of the day, it's still like the same. It's the same shit, basically. It's the same shit. Other than it's not America. Not America. But it's the same shit. But yeah. This first episode, I think that, honestly, Peggy Carter is going to have a huge role to play in this. I think the action in this episode to wake us up to what we could be getting in What If is going to be dope. The story, from what I've seen in some of the trailers, is that we see Mr. Anderson. I just got hip to Callis' stream that he does on Tuesday nights with the Dark Order. Fatal J is in there, a couple other people in there. I just got hip to that. And I am definitely going to be digging my teeth into that community as well. Just that whole vibe over there is like, man, that's nerdy talk that I love to have. Because they talking about it like they talking about it in the barbershop. So that's dope. And Men, XLY, ZZX, I'm sorry I'm fucking up your name. How many minutes until What If? We got 58 minutes, bro. Just make sure you drop a like and subscribe because I helped you out. 58 minutes, man. 58 minutes. Nice accent, says Amit. Hey, thank you. Like, my accent is like country accent. If you like it so much, make sure you drop a like and subscribe because we are on the grind to 250 subs. So, yeah, we got 2 hours, 58 minutes until What If. And if you ask me again, you got to chill with that question, bro. Chill with that question, man. I'm playing, bro. Be cool. It's timed out, yeah. I was going to give him one more time. Felicity. I was gonna give him one more time, but Felicity shit. Ashley, you missed your shot. Missed your shot. But nah, with this episode here, when it comes to Captain Carter, it's looking like we're getting in the trailer that something happened with Steve. Steve was still supposed to be getting the serum. It was in like a 30-second video that dropped today, actually. Steve was supposed to be getting the serum, but the shit popped him out. Like something happened, like an explosion or something got in the way, and he wasn't able to get the serum. And then they went to Peggy, and Peggy got it and came out as Captain Carter. And then I think from there we'll see that Steve still wanted to serve, and that's how he became the Hydra Stomper. Now I would love for Steve to die here, and that even drive Peggy Carter even more. Maybe Schumer is like feeding on people's grief in order to be able to pull them into the universe. He did it 3 times. He did do it 3 times. I was gonna give him one more time, but he did do it 3 times. Yeah, you're right, Felicity. But yeah, I thinking that if it'd be dope if I'm gonna be dope, but I think it'd be a cool storyline if Steve died, and that we got into this series and find out that Schumer is like toying with the idea of Sheev coming back. It's with Sheev toying out with the idea of Steve coming back and sucking her into Schumer in that way. But look like we got somebody who wanna hop on. Sheev, my man Sheev the Wise. Do you wanna get on, bro? Yeah, man. I want you to. You can hop in, bro. Like, I want you to hop in. I would definitely love to have you on, bro. I call you. Well, let me send you a message. I said see you because I saw your message pop up, bro. But yeah, bro, you don't gotta come on if you like. If you busy, if you chilling with folks, like you don't gotta come on. You can chill with your folks. But that'd be dope if you wanted to come on, though, bro. Like, I ain't stressing, but I'd love to have you on. Hey, yeah, that'd be dope. I take a minute to send messages for some reason. Yeah, you come on, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna give you a voice call.
Yo,
Yo, see,
hold up, can I hear you?
can you hear me, bro?
What's Yeah, what's up?
What's going on? See, my man, some Veda Leia. From Veda Leia over there, my man, she, what's popping,
How
bro?
you been, Kendall?
I've been doing good, bro. How things been going over there in the layer, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. Lots of craziness in this thing called life, but it's all good, man. She's been chilling. I had a good vacation, and I'm happy to get back to this content stuff.
Yeah, bro, we missed you over here, man. We missed you while you was on vacation, missing the stream. Like, missed you on your streams over there in the layer, man. So it's good to have your content back out, bro. Definitely, that's a fact, man.
For sure.
But look, man,
Much love, bro.
what you got? Like, what you think about this What If series? Like, where you at on it, bro?
Oh man, I've been excited for it, man. Ever since I heard there's gonna be a animated, Marvel show. Like, it's funny, like as the Star Wars sweat that I am, like every time we get some piece of Star Wars, we have the expectation that it's gonna be canon.
Mm-hmm.
And like with Marvel, like especially with the comics and stuff, like there's no like canon. Like everything's crazy in Marvel. Like we have the multiverse where there's all these different timelines, and obviously like every different writer wants to add their own like flavor to it.
Right.
So it's cool like to see how the movies. I didn't know if What If was actually going to be canon, and obviously at the time like Loki hadn't really completed, so we were just like speculating, oh, is it going to be canon, isn't it? And I was really hoping it was, and then as the multiverse finally friggin' breaks, it's like, oh yes, this is going to be canon for sure. I'm excited for it, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely hyped too, bro. Like, I was on the same way, but like, the speculation was there from the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
it was like the what if stuff, and the more that we started hearing about the multiverse, the more it was like, dang, this shit might really be canon. Like, that's where like it started really getting big, and then the bets came. And I was at that point, it came from, is it going to be canon for me to like, are these people going to be in live action? Then they're like, that's where the speculation built it. And like I said, man, this is my dark horse, bro. And now that like after
For
I don't know, I
sure.
think after Loki, like did Loki kind of increase your hype a little bit, like for the
Oh,
show?
oh yes. I didn't expect the multiverse to break going into Loki. Like I was thinking it was going to with Spider-Man No Way Home. You know,
Hmm.
like Josh over at the den was all like, "Oh, like I think it's gonna break in WandaVision," and then he's like, "It might not break till Spider-Man. Like we don't
Yeah,
know." And like as Loki was going on, he's like, "Oh man!" And then like I started to see it, like with the time and everything. I was like, "We're definitely getting multiverse now." And then now that we know it's here, like, oh man, it made me so more excited for it.
I feel you, bro. Because like I was, even when we was going into Loki, like I don't know if folks remember, but I didn't think Loki was gonna do a lot with the multiverse. I thought he was gonna be like talking about the timelines. I thought the timelines in the multiverse for some reason would be different things. Um, just because like how they were kind of explained. Uh, but
Yeah.
then I don't know. I still had the thought it was gonna be canon, but then the fact that the multiverse is split it up, like you said, just busted wide open, and like we're like following up Loki with this, bro. Like yeah, that got me more hype, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like they just got like direct visuals, even from Loki and the promo stuff that they've had. I don't know if you got like to watch like every single trailer that came out
I
for Marvel
haven't, but
for this, but
I
like,
watched.
go ahead.
My bad.
No, go ahead,
I was
bro.
gonna say I watched some on Green Bear's channel. We were like I was checking out a stream earlier,
Hmm.
and some of them looked really cool. I know you guys have been talking about the first 3 episodes that we kind of
Yeah,
have like confirmed and everything. So the one I was most interested by, like the Captain Carter stuff. First of all, looks friggin' dope. Like I
clean,
I
bro.
made the comment in Green Bear's stream. I was like, why does she make Steve look like he looks like a punk compared to her?
Hmm.
She took that trunk and that truck thing, and I was like,
Bruh,
she like flew it. I was like, what the hell?
bro. Even to when she was fighting, look, this up your lane with the Star Wars shit. Even when she was fighting those dudes with the sword, I mean with the shield, her movement kind of even reminded me of Ahsoka a little bit, bro. Like her movement was so fluid and strong at the
Damn.
same time, bro. Like,
Yeah. The animation is solid, dude.
yeah,
Like
bro.
it's not Bad Batch, but it's solid.
Right, right. I think they want to do their own style. Um,
Hmm.
I think they don't want to like maybe
Yeah,
copy Bad Batch and want to have anything like the Invincible series. You know, like, I think they want their own look for animation. Um,
for sure.
so
It's
it
kind of
might
like
take a while
how,
for us to build on that. You know.
for sure, like when the Clone Wars came out, like George Lucas wanted to use like a certain type of animation that was not like popular, and
Right.
he wanted to use like instead of doing like 2D animation, like he wanted to make it like a 3D, and like obviously it's evolved into what it is today. But at first I was like, what is this what if kind of animation based? Like what is it kind of
Mm-hmm.
supposed to look like? Because it looked a little blocky to me at first, and then
It
as I
did.
actually see like the footage and stuff of it, I'm like, oh, dude, this is like a comic book coming to life. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, look, Tim says he thinks the animation is actually better than the Bad Batch. Oh,
Woo! Okay, Tim, I might have to fight you on that one.
no, I mean I'm gonna have to watch it. Like, I gotta see some more of it, but bro, like I don't know. I think it come down to preference. Like I don't think it's that far off.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's that. But I don't know. Like at the end of the day, though, bad like the Clone Wars style animation is like solid, bro. It's like
Oh
it is like
man,
one of my favorite forms of animation.
everybody's saying what if.
I like the
I'm getting
style a lot.
ratioed.
I don't know, bro. Like I gotta see how I feel after watching this series. That is hard because like when I'm thinking
Fair
about the
enough.
visuals that we've gotten through like Rebels and like uh the and even in the Bad Batch and the Clone Wars, it's like.
Yeah,
But then again, the action with Captain Carter
dude,
is dope.
it is. So I feel like the action might be maybe better, but there's
Yeah,
some of the shots that we've gotten in recent Bad Batch episodes. I'm like, damn, this is some of the best animation I've ever seen in my life. Like,
yeah, yeah, bro, yeah, yeah, man. So look, um, any like major episode you looking forward to? Like we get to see like a lot of story plots, but is there like one plot or one character that you're like really like wondering what's going on, or that you want to kind of look forward to seeing?
can I get 3?
You can get three, bro. You can get three.
Okay, well, along with the Captain Carter, like to go with that, I find it fascinating. There's like a Steve Rogers in an Iron Man type of suit. That looks cool.
Mm.
And then my second one is probably like I've heard rumors of like an Ultron storyline where Black Widow is alive or somehow she's like gets sent to the future or something like that. So I'm excited for that one personally. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. I just am kind of hopeful at this point because
Right.
obviously I'm more in the Star Wars game, but I've heard that around, so I'm like, give me some Ultron, like that would be dope. And then I know there's supposed to be like a Vision Ultron or something like that, right?
We're supposed to have a Vision in there. I'm gonna be real. I'm not that hip with the actual like episodes of the series. I
For
haven't been
sure.
like I haven't been watching like
I
I haven't
haven't.
been going into the leaks or anything like that. So like with you talking about the
Not
Ultron stuff, that's the first thing that I've heard of about it. And then like with the
for sure.
and then even with the
I
like the
haven't dove
Vision Ultron
much
stuff.
into it either. That's just speculation, maybe that I've heard too.
But yo,
But
those sound dope. Like, cause I was wondering what
yeah,
Vision's role would play. Cause we see him in the
yeah,
like we
yeah.
see him in the thing in the trailer.
I think the one of the posters I think looks kind of like it's like maybe a mix of Vision and Ultron, but I don't know. That might just be me speculating at that point.
So could it be like a what if Ultron got in Vision's body type of deal?
Yeah, or like what
Yeah.
if Vision took over Ultron or something,
Oh, I got
or
you. Okay.
what if Ultron actually took over Vision and then
Right.
conquered the world or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I would love that. I mean, I think
Yeah,
the ones I'm more hyped to see, like I'm hyped to see. I'm hyped to see like what's going on with the zombies. Like that. Like I'm trying to wrap my
yeah,
head around that. Like
that one's definitely interesting.
yeah, like what's going on? Like how is it? Like who's zombies? How they not zombies? Trying to wrap my head around that because I heard Scarlet Witch is supposed to be a zombie. Um, Angel
Yeah.
Velasquez. We're not streaming the show, but we are going into like 2:45. I would get copywritten if I streamed the show, bro. But you can hang out with us until it comes out. But then that and then I'm gonna try to stay away from saying Chadwick and like that's what obviously something everybody wants to see.
Yeah,
But
me too.
the
Obviously, right?
right like that's something that everybody obviously want to see. But also to the Captain America Spider-Man storyline. Like I'm interested to see how that's going, and then also to
For sure.
the I want to see like they decided like the quantum realm, but not that. I'm more
Yeah.
interested in the ego. So like what's going on with ego,
Ooh,
bro?
that's right.
Because I pointed out a shot
That made me
last week.
think of something too.
I pointed out a shot last week, bro. It looks like Peter Quill is in Dairy Queen. Some people like trying to hard. It was like kind of hard to tell. It's like, is that Peter Quill or is that like Scott Lang?
Uh-huh.
But Peter Quill, he's got the headphones on and everything. He's working in a Dairy Queen. And you know that Dairy Queen popped up in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, what didn't his mom go there or something like that?
Yeah, the flower was behind there. The Ego had
Yeah,
planted.
there you go.
And there's a shot in a different trailer where Ego looks like he's like on Earth, and like you can't tell where he's really at. But looking at it again, it looks like a Dairy Queen shop. So I'm curious if Yondu stole T'Challa as like the wrong kid and just didn't take. He was like he maybe said F this, and he took T'Challa and like took the wrong kid or some shit.
Sounds
like
Yondu.
yeah, and then like Ego just comes back and is like yeah, where Ego comes and finally finds Quill and like gets that shit to pop off. And Quill looks depressed, bro. Quill looks depressed. Like he didn't go through his life where he met the Guardians of the Galaxy. Next up, Guts, what's up, bro? Like he looks depressed in that shot. Like he's a grown man working in Dairy Queen with a broom in his hand. So and he looks depressed. No shots at any grown people in here who might be working in fashion.
Yeah,
No shots
I
at y'all.
doubt it's Scott Lang. I
Yeah.
doubt it's Scott Lang. He got fired from Baskin Robbins already.
Yeah, like he can't work no job. Scott Lang can't work no job. So yeah, I'm very eager to see what they're gonna do with Ego, man. And Suzo Sozen, we got you, bro. We got another 30 minutes to fit in here, man. We got you, Suzo. But yeah, bro. Just all in all, look, do you I know this might be deep, you're more into the Star Wars theories, but just asking, any thoughts on live action? What if characters? Do you think it's possible? Do you think we're gonna get them?
Oof. I definitely think it is. I would love to see some of them pop up in Spider-Man No Way Home, just as the multiverse, continues to break. And then I'm sure we could get them in the other shoot or Doctor Strange too. We could see them in a lot of stuff. They could even end up getting their own movies or something in the future. Like the possibilities with this stuff is literally limitless, especially when you're doing it with the MCU, and they're having apparent troubles with some of the writers, so they're gonna continue to make their own kind of stories, and they literally can. They can do whatever they want with it. It's their properties. It's their like crazy world to live in now, and that the multiverse is open. Maybe it won't stay open forever, but I'm excited to see what comes out of it. I think even in terms of theories, I think this show is likely gonna like intertwine. Like I think all the stories are gonna, blend in together as these characters all branch out throughout the multiverse. I'm excited to see how they could potentially, combine together and then show up maybe in, like I said, Spider-Man No Way Home, and help maybe Doctor Strange get the multiverse back together, or make it more less chaotic in a way if they can.
Dude, I hope they do no, I'm with you with them popping up in these movies together, but I hope they do the opposite.
Mhm.
I hope they F shit up and like make it worse.
Woo! That'd be
I hope they
sick.
make it worse to lead up to Secret Wars and to lead up to some incursions, man.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm down with that now. You got me on the hype train for that.
Bro. All right, I hate to have you on here while I run through these thoughts, man. But just to kind of shorten it up, like my thought is that what if is like we're seeing what's happening with these multiverses. No Way Home, Doctor Strange is learning that the multiverse is something's going on with the multiverse. I think he's just learning about the multiverse in No Way Home. And then in Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange is trying to figure out the problem at the same time dealing with Shuma Gorath and Wanda and what's going on there.
Mhm.
He's trying to deal with the problem. Kind of finds out. I think that like Peggy Carter and the Doctor Strange that we have in What If are going to pop up in Multiverse of Madness,
Mhm.
and that's where like a lot of the aha moments are going to happen. And then in Quantum Mania, they're going to figure out, well, why are these multiverses out right now? Like, why are these multiverses like? Why didn't this happen before, right? So
Yeah.
I think in Quantum Mania, like Loki season 2 is going to have a lot to play a role because Kang is like I think we find out more about Kang's plan, and my whole thought is that we're going to have 64 Kangs. Like he's maintaining 64 branches, 63 branches, the lead Kang. So I think we're going to have a Kang having a TVA, working with multiple Kangs that are like easy to work with or good or whatever. So then Quantum basically run this whole shit together with these characters. How this works is that you got like the 64 Kangs, you got the oh shit, I'm getting sleepy, bro. I'm fucking up. Hold up. Hold
I
up.
bet. Was it like 2 a.m. there?
Huh?
Two,
It's
2:20?
It's 2:21 here.
Dang.
But I just lost my thought. But anyway, make a long story
My
short,
bad.
all this shit. No, it's on me, bro. It's on me. Anyway, all this shit comes together as to like where you got to fight these 64 Kings in Quantum Mania, and then you have these like branches and things continue to go on in What If, and like they just want to fight to get like the timelines back together to get everything to work, and it's like shit gets fucked up between like they defeat Kang, but things get even more fucked up because of Kang being out the picture. Shit gets fucked up, and it's like
Doctor Doom comes in and
Doctor Doom comes
shit
in.
up.
Yeah, Doctor Doom comes in. Like everything. Then like it leads into Secret Wars with the Beyonders, and like the characters that we get in What If, I think will come into play like in Secret Wars. Even when it
That'd be
comes to
sick.
like the Watcher, I think the Watcher is going to be the main. I think this is the Watcher's show. What if it's the Watcher's show?
Yeah, it is. I think it is too.
Yeah, so I think at the end, like his thing this season is not interfering. I think he's going to interfere in the next season, and just try to
That
warn.
would be awesome.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like. I think we're gonna get introduced to the Beyonders in the What If series in season 2, or maybe even season 3. I don't know. I don't know where season 2 might come out. But if it lines up, season 2 or season 3, we get introduced to the Beyonders, and yeah, man, like we get sweaty, bro. in a way that it
Heck
just be
yeah.
epic to come up. But that's fanboy dreaming, and 2 a.m. dreaming too, bro. Like I said,
I
and
think that's some solid fanboy dreaming though.
I'm not gonna lie, I did pour a little bit of drink in my cup. So the mixture of 2 a.m. and the fact that I haven't drank anything in like 4 weeks to point a little bit of drink in my cup. That's what honestly after my whole like train of thought up there to be real with you. But yeah, my fault to keep you there for that train ride, for that train wreck. But yeah, before
Nah, it's
before I
a
let you
good
go,
ride.
bro, anything pause. Anything anything that you want to add in? Anything that you want to touch on before I let you
That was a good one.
on out of here?
Yeah, one last thing touch on. No, one last thing though. I am super interested in the third episode that we kind of have,
Bro, me too.
you know, told for us, the Loki one.
Yes, bro.
I think, yeah, dude. I'm like, what is gonna happen in this? Because it's supposed to be Loki on Earth, and I'm like,
Yes,
are we
bro.
getting President Loki? Are we getting something crazy? Like, I didn't see the trailer for it, but I was like, this looks
Bro,
freaking wild.
in the trailer, there's shots where it's not a trailer for the episode, but like throughout that main trailer that dropped that had Killmonger in there, they had shots of
Mhm.
Loki on Earth. He had the crypt of a cat, casket of 1,000 winners. That was in the first. That was in the first Loki. I mean, that was in the first Thor.
Oh dang. Okay.
He had that. Not only that, he had the entire Asgard army behind him. And he had Lady
What?
Sif. Yes, bro. He had Lady Sif, like Thor's gang. He had them, and even in the background, I think you see the Destroyer. He's
Bruh.
got everybody on Earth, and facing off face to face against Nick Fury
So it's
and like
just
Shield and
Ruler
people with
Loki.
guns. Yeah, and I think it's in the desert, bro. So it's my thought that is like an Avengers, like the Avengers one when Loki came for the Tesseract.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking it's like a little bit of that situation that Loki could be coming for the Tesseract in that story. That's like
Dang.
that's what that's kind of looking like to me now. I don't know. Thor is supposed to be a party Thor, so Thor could be the things we seen with Thor deals with Ultron.
Okay.
So that's what we've seen with Thor. Like Thor is fighting Ultron. So I don't know but we're also getting a party Thor, and like he's fighting Ultron in Vegas. Like that's the other stuff. So I don't know how this will tie in with that
What was
episode.
that?
So like I don't know how that could have anything to do with Loki being on Earth. But like this Loki on Earth shit is like that's one thing I talked about too. Like I'm excited for that episode, bro. Like I don't know how the hell Nick Fury might get out of that. They just give Loki the Tesseract. But my man's got he got Asgard soldiers behind him, as well as Thor's gang with him on board what he's doing. So
Damn.
it's
Now it makes me wonder if like maybe it's like what if Odin never woke up from the Odin sleep?
could be, bro. It could be,
And
or it
then
could be.
Loki like takes over Asgard because Thor was on Earth, so then Thor becomes Party Thor on Earth.
Or bro, it could even be the story that Kang offered Loki.
Dang.
You remember that? He was like,
Yeah, that
you
would
could
be
win
wild.
Infinity, like defeat Thanos, like all this other shit. It could be that Loki.
Well, was that Kang or was that Miss Minutes?
That was the version that Kang offered through Miss Minutes. Like Miss Minutes
Okay.
offered that version.
For sure.
And she was like, I wrote it up in a way that it worked. Like he wrote it up in a way that it works. But that was like one of Kang's offers before. I don't know if it's bullshit, if it's real. But
Yeah, I don't, but well, maybe what if it was?
what if it was real shit, right? Oh man, but yeah, that got me like, yeah, that episode, bro. You hit the nail on the head, bro. That episode 3. Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Hey, well, look, I'm gonna let you go here. Susan Sozen, I saw you wanted to get on, bro. Are you still in here, my man? I saw you wanted to get on, but look, if a lot of you guys, no bullshit, a lot of you guys know She the Wise in his channel, but if you're not hip to She the Wise and Vader's Lair, one of the best YouTube streamers when it comes to Star Wars content, nerdy shit, over there in the Vader's Lair, up and coming, like one of the fastest growing shits that I've seen on YouTube with the channels out there. He is doing his thing over there. Make sure you go over there to Vader's Lair. If one of the mods can so kindly drop it in the comments, go over there and holler at my
Much
man if
love.
you're not real, if you're not hip over there yet. And bro, I hit your girl up for a logo. Hold on.
For sure.
Let me
Kate?
show. Yeah, I hit Kate up for a logo, bro. Let me see if I can
She's solid.
just copy this. I'm gonna send it to you right now in Discord. Hold up, bro. Like, she is solid,
That's
bro.
lit.
She is solid, bro. I got her to do my I'm hoping I get it tomorrow before my stream with Josh.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure. I had I wanted to make my beard. Oh, that looks sick, dude.
Bruh,
That looks sick.
bruh. You guys will see it
Hell
later.
Yeah.
The only ones in here who've
Hell
seen it is
yeah.
Felicity and Ashton. They the only ones who've seen it.
She got the dojo in the background. And
Bruh.
That's
Bruh,
sick.
I was like, can you put this on my hand? And she was like, yeah, I got you. Bruh.
God damn.
I was
That's
hype as
dope,
hell for
man.
that.
People are gonna be hyped for that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, man. I holla at you, bro. Thanks for hopping on, bro.
Much love, dude. Thank you
Much
for
love,
having
man.
me. Definitely smash the like button, everybody.
Hey. Park Outdoors, what's going on, bro? I holla at you, man. Park Outdoors, what is going on, my man? How are you doing? Look, Souza Sozin wanted to get on. I think he might have said F it. Souza, are you in here, bro? Souza, are you in here? Souza. Hey, my man Vin joined the Discord. What's going on, bro? What's popping? Hey, Neo, you will be a mod in here, bro. You will be a mod in here. Honestly, when we get to where we're headed, everybody who's in here right now will be a mod. And I will remember everybody who's in here. All right, Susan, I'm about to bring you on, bro. We got like 15 minutes left in the show. I'm going to bring you on right now. Let me get back to my Discord. Let's see here if I can click and call you. I'm gonna send you just a little test message so I can start a little message shit in here so I can just call you, bro. Fuck Big Andy. Hey man, Susan, what's going on, bro?
Hey,
Let me make
Do I
sure I say
sound
your name.
good?
You sound perfect, bro. Souza or Souza?
I am. What?
Is it Souza or Souza?
Sozu.
Soju. Okay, Soju. Look, it's perfect to be able to ask people how to actually.
It's all good, bro.
Soju. All right, I got you. Now, is Sojin
What's up?
is Sojin from Avatar? Or is that like an actual your name?
Hell yeah, that's Avatar, man.
Hey, I got you.
That's my childhood show right there.
I got you, bro. I love me some Avatar too. Now, I am slacking though because I know it's Sojin's comment. Soju is his first name, correct?
Nah.
Okay,
that's
that's
just
not
something
this
I
real
put
name.
on there.
All right, got you.
Yeah,
Because it's
that's
like
not me,
Sojin's.
That's my
It's
name.
like it's Sojin's comment. All right, bet. I didn't know if it was like I didn't know if you was deeper in the Lord than me. And you might have knew his first name or anything like that shit. So I got you,
I
bro.
don't know his first name. I think that is his first name, isn't it? Just Sozin?
Sojin's
Oh.
comment is what's there. They didn't. I don't like. That's all I know about Sojin's comment. I don't know his first. I don't think they.
No,
revealed
man.
his first name.
Sozu sounded cool in front of Sozin, so.
Hey,
I just put it
Soju.
there.
Hey, that sounds dope, bro. That sounds dope. Avatar Soju.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I had some thoughts about what if, bro.
Yeah, go ahead,
Like,
man. Drop
how are
it
they
off.
gonna do the storytelling in this, man? Like, are they gonna have Jeffrey Wright narrating in the middle of the episode? Like, that'd be cool. Are they gonna do like montages or something? I want to know how they're gonna do the storytelling in this.
I had that thought too, bro. Like I was wondering how much Jeffrey Wright are we gonna be getting in there. I feel like at the beginning, Jeffrey Wright is gonna always say something, but like I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna factor in Jeffrey Wright into these episodes and the Watcher, because like we see
he-
the Watcher pop up in the background of the trailers, in like big widescreen shots, which looks dope, by the way.
Hmm.
It gets me
That's
hyped
so
for
cool, bro.
Galactus.
That's
Uh,
so cool.
like yeah, it looks so dope. But like when it comes to his voice and interacting, like I'm just curious how he's gonna have a role to play in these shows, right? But I do think it's his show. Like I do think at the end of the day, his whole like I don't interfere thing is gonna evolve. Like I mentioned with the Chief. I
And
think
that's
it's
a big thing about Uatu in the comics too, isn't it?
yeah.
Is that he always gets involved, right?
I'm not sure about. I don't know much about Uatu in the comics. To be real with
Me either, to be real.
you. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I don't know if you was here when I was talking about it. But when it comes to the comics, like I've I've forced myself to read Marvel comics. But honestly, when I'm being 100% real, Marvel comics aren't my speed. Like when I read like The Walking Dead, like I was easily able to read
Yeah.
that. Like no time to force myself to read that stuff. But now like
Yeah,
I'm pushing myself to read this Marvels. Like I'm pushing myself to read Marvel comics. So I don't know too much about Uatu in the comics. But yeah, bro. Like,
yeah.
sorry to get off topic, but yeah, like, what are you thinking? Do you think like Uatu is gonna have a huge role to play with the storyline?
Um, maybe at the very end, bro. I think he might see that some crazy stuff is going down. Like Ultron got all the Infinity Stones. Man, I'm gonna have to come up in here and fix all this, man. Help the Guardians of the Multiverse.
Yeah, my thoughts are that Uatu interferes to help the stories that he's watching, right? Like you said, that like to get in, whether it's like Ultron. My thought is that like right now, his job as a watcher is to report what's happening to the Beyonders. I think that's his job. I think that's what the watchers are
Or
doing.
is he reporting to Kang,
Yeah, or to Kane
the
too.
one
That
above all,
I did
or
mention.
whatever his name is?
Yeah, and he could be reporting it to Kang as well. Um, Now that can still work, but I was hoping for a big Secret Wars thing to lead up to the Beyonders. To be real,
Yeah.
but they could just replace the Beyonders with Kang in a way to make it like fly. And I would trust the MCU and like completely to do that. Um, but yeah, he could be reporting it to Kang, and like my thought is that when he gets involved, he realizes that things are going to like break down. I feel like things are going to be able
Mhm.
to like I think that he's going to see like these incursions happening, like the ends of the world's happening, and he's going to see things breaking down, and that's when he wants to get involved to let them know this is happening. You need to do something about it.
Yeah.
And that's where I think he's going to get involved, maybe in season 2. But with his storytelling, like yeah, I'm very interested to see like if he's going to be saying something in the middle of an episode, like are we going to just see him randomly pop up in the background of a wide shot in this first episode, right? What the
Yeah.
how the what if what the hell how the hell is he going to show up?
Yeah. Because the episodes are only supposed to be like 30 to
30
40 minutes,
minutes.
right?
Nah, just 30.
And
They're not even
just
like
30?
yeah, just 30 is
So they
what I've
Bad
heard.
Batch length.
Yeah, like maybe
Mm.
even less than 30 is what I'm hearing. Like and
Mm.
this first episode is just about Peggy, bro. It's just about Peggy Carter.
And that's what I'm thinking. If it's just about the first Avenger movie, the first Avenger movie was 2 hours long. So how are they gonna get that whole story into 30 minutes? They've got to do some like narrations with Jeffrey Wright, right? To
Right?
like skip over some stuff, get to the point.
Yeah, but also too, like I think they like aren't gonna spend as much time with the development of characters.
Right.
Like we're not gonna be spending like the first 30 minutes of the first Avengers movie was like
Right.
in New York before he was even becoming a super soldier. Um, and then like you got a whole montage of when he's like I don't think we're gonna go through her whole march of killing Hydra, like of defeating Hydra. I don't think we're gonna go through all. I think it's gonna maybe focus on the arc of her getting the serum and then going through that whole war stuff, and then maybe
So you
not
think
getting
she
to the end of
gets
the story.
sucked up by? So you think she gets sucked up by Shumagorath like in the middle of it?
Not in this episode.
Yeah.
I think that when we pick back up with her later on, I don't think that we finish her. Like I think maybe Steve dies or something in this, and then like that's how we move on.
Mm.
And then like or something happens, like a huge thing happens, and then we move on. And then the next time we see her, like she's gonna be dealing with like a Schumer situation, or like a situation that
Right.
connects to the broader story. Um,
Right.
And by then, I think the episodes are going to be like mixed in. You know what I mean? I think by then the episodes are going to
Hmm.
be like the characters are going to be interacting with each other. Um, so yeah, that's just where my head is at with her. Like, I don't think that she's going to be having um, like the whole first Avengers movie playing out. But I do think
Right.
like we're gonna pick back up with her getting sucked into Shuma, bro. And that's how she ends up. The only reason why I'm saying, not the only reason, because like I said, I think you were here. We got that shot where she's talking with Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're in the belly or something. Like it doesn't look like a wall behind
And
them. It looks like tissue, like body tissue behind them.
I'll take it even further too, bro. In one of the other shots, when you see all the Guardians of the Multiverse like teaming up, you see a
Mm.
bunch of like wrecked cities. So what if that's all in the belly of Shuma?
Wow, that's even further, bro. I didn't even think about that.
That's crazy.
Because
Yeah.
the only reason I didn't think about that because it does look like the sunlight is there, but
Oh, that's
it
true.
it could just be like I mean that could be artificial.
It'd
Like you
just
know what I
be a
mean? Like
whole
it
nother
just be a bunch
universe
of lights.
inside of his
Right,
stomach,
right.
bro.
Like a flirkin. Like a flirkin has like a dimensional pocket in
Yeah.
his stomach. Like that type of stuff. So yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. I mean, that's that theory is very much possible. Anything is possible with what if.
I I think it
Yeah.
would be cool to see evil Doctor Strange face off against our Doctor Strange. That'd
That's
be
what
stiff.
I would hope for that, bro. Like I would like to see that. I don't think we'll get it. To be real, I would like to see it. Um,
I mean, we had that one shot where Doctor Strange, the evil one, was like facing off against something on
so
that piece of rock, right? So what's he facing off against?
I think he was just on that piece of rock where he's got like all those flames going out of there, like the
Yeah.
Fire Lord. Like it's
Hmm.
kind of like the Fire
Yeah.
Lord right there.
Use
Um,
him.
I think that's honestly where he realizes that Shuma has duped him. Like he gets to his, I think he gets to his love interest. I cannot. Do you remember her name? Uh, his girlfriend from Doctor Strange.
uh,
I cannot remember her
I
name
know
for
the
anything.
actress is Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, like he gets to he
I don't
gets.
remember what her character is.
I don't either, bro. But he gets to her. I think that's his whole like way he gets sucked into it, is trying to get to her.
Hmm.
And I think he gets to her and realizes like that Shuma duped him, and like he's kind of just enraged right now.
Christine Palmer. Christine
Christine,
Palmer. That's what it
yeah,
is.
Christine,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he gets down there, and I think he's just enraged. I don't think he's necessarily fighting anybody. I think he just really feels out like he finds out there's no hope. He finds out she's gone, and he's just screaming.
What you think? What makes you think Christine Palmer is gonna play a role in it?
I heard it. That's just it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I heard like it was like something that they mentioned on the Den. That's
Uh,
that's like one of the theories is that like because when he's popping up like he's kind of has his magical powers, but he has a suit on. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he's still living like a real life. Um, it looks like he kind of got into a wreck or something. Like it looks
yeah.
like his face is beat up. It looks like something happened there, and people are thinking that's where Christine might have died. And then he goes something similar to like the Into the Spider Verse. Um, he goes and looks in a different universe for his wife, and I think that'd be a theme. Like maybe if like Steve dies and it's Peggy stuff, she goes to look for Steve, and then Shuma feasts upon that. You got Wanda, who's supposed to be popping up in Multiverse of Madness. She's going to be looking for her kids,
Yeah.
going through the dark hole. And Shuma, I think, is the one. He's going to be showing up in Multiverse of Madness, and I think he's using her to get his way. Using just people and like using people's grief and saying, you can get your loved one back through this universe, through this multiverse and stuff like that. So that's what makes me think that, bro.
Yeah. All right. That's
what
all
makes
I had
me-
to say.
All right,
That's all I
but let
had
me
on my
ask you,
mind.
bro. Let me ask you before we got like 2 more minutes in here. Let me ask you, like, just overall scale
Alright.
of 1 to 10, how hype are you for this series? Like,
A
where do you?
100.
You're 100, bro.
100, bro. A
100.
million.
1 billion. I feel you, man.
It's gonna be canon, bro, and those characters are gonna be showing up again, bro. But we could get those characters as early as Spider Verse. I don't think so, but we could see like a hint of something.
Now, would you be hyped to see more? Like, would you like to see more of this from Marvel animation? Like, outside of What If, Would you just like to see more animation from Marvel that could be canon?
I'm not sure about that.
Not
I
sure.
feel like right
That's a
now
deep
they'll just.
question.
I feel like right now they're just gonna stick with What If in that show. Stick with that,
Now, bro, I
and
will tell you.
maybe some spinoffs.
Yeah, they're coming out. They opened the whole animation division at Marvel
Yeah, I heard
Studios.
about that
So
at Marvel Studios,
yeah, Marvel Studios.
like separate from the Disney Channel shows they do,
Yeah,
right?
separate from the Disney Channel, like Marvel Studios. Like, the shit, the
Yeah.
people that are making What If, like that shit, is they
Mhm.
opened up a whole studio for that.
So they're gonna take that whole animation style and run with it,
I think
huh?
they're gonna run with that animation style, bro.
That'd be cool.
Now
That'd
that
be
could
cool.
lead to what everybody wants to see. I've heard everybody wants to see like a Captain America bringing the stones back, like returning all the stones.
Mhm.
Like, they could
Oh yeah,
fiddle
make a
around
whole
with
show
that
about
shit.
that.
Yeah, like they could do some stuff that is like they could even make movies, animation movies that are canon. You know what I mean? Things that Star Wars does, they're owned by the same people. They see what Star Wars does with animation. Things for us sweaties, people who get nerdy, they can do
Yeah.
that for us and not cost as much. And plus, bro, animation is on the come up. I think America's
Yeah,
been late. I don't know if you're American or not. You sound American.
I am
All
American.
right, I'm about to say I don't know, but it's like, and we're late to some stuff, and like animation has been huge in Japan, and like I think we're starting to get to the point now, like we got sucked into animation with comedy, with The Simpsons and with Family Guy and what have you, like for animation to be for adults, and now we're getting to the point where animation is getting into the superhero lane with like the Invincible series. Now we're having the What If. We've already been getting
Yeah.
we've already been getting um, Star Wars animation. Like Americans are getting so much more hip to anime. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're getting to our own version of animation. Archer, you know what I mean? Like those type of things.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think Marvel's smart to get into that wave, bro. Yeah, man.
I,
Anything
I
else?
think that's kind of
Okay, go ahead, bro.
well. Something just off the top of my head, real quick, when you were saying that Marvel Studios opened up their own animation division. That's kind of crazy because animation wasn't the original plan for What If, was it? They were gonna try to do it live action, but they didn't have the budget to do it, right?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything about that. I don't know.
I, I thought I heard something about that where they wanted to do it live action, but they didn't have the budget,
I
so they
don't.
developed the animation style.
I don't know. But if that is the case, that's wild. But yeah, I have
So I
never.
wonder, how far they'll take the animation thing. Maybe for movies at some point in the future, maybe they'll want to do some kind of crazy multiverse movie,
Yeah, I'm thinking
crazier
anything.
than Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah, I'm thinking anything
right?
that has to do with animation will be not in our main
Hmm.
timeline. You know what I mean? Um, I think animation would still be a step off from our main timeline, or from anything that's like that deep. But I still think there's a lot they can dive into with animation. But yeah,
Yeah,
man. Thank you for hopping on, bro.
of course, man.
Thank you for hopping on. Like I said,
My
it's
first
good to
time
see you.
doing anything like this.
Hey, bro, I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad we could do that with you, man. And it's good seeing you in here, bro. Good seeing you here, man.
You too, man.
All right,
Have
much
a good
love.
one.
You too, bro. All right, y'all. Thank you, Suzu, I mean. Suzu for coming in here, bro. Suzu. Ashton, she put in a great pronunciation for that. Geeky Ember says she's going to narrate the beginning of every episode and he'll warn Doctor Strange about what's happening and remain in contact, but not 24/7 calling it now. Okay, I got you, Geeky Gambit. Look, all right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We got 13 minutes into the What If episode series drops. Thank you all for hanging out. We hit 2 hours and 15. We had a great time hanging out with you all. I am excited, hyped for the What If series, and it's about to drop in 13 minutes. I'm heading over there to the Dinner Nerds channel to Suzu. Suzu. So fuck y'all. Sozu. Like so. You reap what you sow. Sozu. Bet. Um, regardless, I'm hopping the F out of here and going over there to the Dinner Nerds, to the watch party over there, to watch what's going on over there, to watch the series over there. Make sure, look, tomorrow, share it with your friends, share it with everybody. Tomorrow we're going to be having Josh with the Dinner Nerds. During the episode, I'm probably going to go ahead and make my thumbnail. So like it made the link and schedule it for tomorrow. We're gonna be having Josh from the Dinner Nerds over here in the watch party tomorrow. On the stream tomorrow. Big deal. Love having him over there. Love watching his shit over there. Love to have him over here. My words are getting jumbled. I need to get the fuck out of here. But regardless, tomorrow at 7:00. Tomorrow at 7:00. Come through for the stream. Remember, share it with your friends. We are on the grind to 250 subs by the end of this series. We got 9 weeks, and I think we can fucking do it. Because this show is going to be fucking real. And I'm getting fucking hyped. I'm dropping too many fucking F-bombs. The moderators are going to fucking ban me. Because I'm saying fucking too much. Because I am hyped and I'm lit and it's real. And this shit is what if. Let's get out of here. You know, as I always say, go watch something nerdy. And tonight, go watch something fucking nerdy. Go watch the What If series, man. Go watch the What If series. Go watch that shit. Share it with a friend. Make them a normie. Bring them here. Return them into nerds. Shout out to my light for going off. It's time to get up out of here. I am your normie sensei, Master Country Normies Nerds. I will see you all tomorrow at 7:00 when we have Josh from the Dinner Nerds coming into the channel. Much love, y'all. Peace. Quick bars. What if? We got what if? No more questions. We got what if? The shit about to drop in 10 minutes. The shit about to drop in 10 minutes. New MCU. Tell me what it do. We got shows to watch back to back. You know how it do. We going in with speculation. Getting hyped. The shows meet the expectations. Bring the real shit to us. You know how it is though. Going to bring it to the front door and knocking real slow. We knocking this shit out the park and they watching the whole shit like they used to watch the other shit. Damn. Play it real and real slow. Let them know how it go. I'm peeping out the window, thinking about the theories, hoping that you hear me. Let me get up out of here. I'ma go off and go crazy. These people see me, man. You see me go blazing. I'm a little lit. I'ma spit my shit. And I'ma get up out of here. Hey, but look. I might do a stream after this. Just hit the notification bell. I might do a quick stream just to get the video up. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might just say fuck it and see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:00. No stream after this. I got court in the morning at 9:00. So yeah, I see you guys over there at the Dinner Nerds for the watch party. I'll holla at y'all later. Deuces.